victim.
You gotta have a hard workout today, man.
We have kind of a situation over here. There's my man. And there's Mike. Mike is here.
If you're not sweating, you're not working out.
And make sure you subscribe.
Click in the link in the description. Sorry, I don't have any links yet, but look at this. Look at this pain. The pain is at this shirt. The bag's wet too. Every time I'm coming here, this guy wants to kill me.
You look better. That's why I don't look like
Look.
Hit my max and it's new record.
How do you feel it?
I feel great. I have energy now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you feel awake?
I'm working out with you guys now.
good. Let's go. Come on. All right.
Barely breathe.
I think to do this workout, you'll be able to hold two cameras at the same time.
You're gonna look good, but at the same time it's good for your health, you know. You got this neurochemical in your brain that's called endorphins. You know, after you work out for 30 minutes, it's even better than sex, you know. Like you work out for 10, 15 minutes, you're gonna start releasing these neurochemicals that make you like feel good with yourself, you know. Yeah, man, you know, you gotta give your best. You gotta work every day to become better, you know, to grow with yourself. Good session, man.
If you wanna get fit, you gotta fit.
The gym. Yeah, man.
What has changed over the last 4 years? Pretty much everything, but I don't want to say like too drastically, but a lot, quite a lot. First really noticeable thing is my gear. It's growing, it's everywhere. I had to organize it in the bins and buy more crates and try to figure out what is working together and which parts I can store together and where to find them, because sometimes when you're in a rush you can really forget where you have your things. This is really tricky because the more you do, the more things you collect, and this is obvious, and it's really easy today to order stuff. You got Amazon, B&H, Adorama, different stores, and online shopping is so easy that you order something and the next couple days you have your package in front of your door and you can enjoy, of course. But this is insane how many things you can buy today, and this choice paradox. You can really get trapped with these buys, and you have to be aware that not every single thing you buy you're gonna use every day. I caught myself on buying stuff that I not necessarily use, okay? And I am careful now about what I am putting in my shopping cart before I proceed to the checkout. Later, with more experience, you will find out that all that matters is the weight. You will be looking for more lightweight stuff, because when it comes to travel, and believe me, you're gonna travel a lot, I travel a lot, then you're gonna need some lightweight stuff. This is the second thing that has changed over these 4 years, and maybe it didn't change, but it was kind of the experience. I have traveled a lot. I visited so many great lands, so many great places. They were stunning, beautiful, astonishing, and my God, breathtaking. I can't even describe my feelings about the travels. I was really happy to see the places which I was dreaming about when I was younger. This is huge achievement in my case. I love to travel, I believe you do, and this is always teaching you something, because I think that travel teaches you the most. Whenever you go somewhere or you're heading out somewhere, you're at the airport, you're in the train or in the bus, in the car, whatever, you feel that the adventure is waiting for you and the new horizon is over there. You just have to get there.
Mam wrażenie, że w tej podróży moje buty stąpały po wszystkich kolorach ziemi.
Whenever I am about to travel, I have feeling like, okay, there's gonna be a new opportunity, there's gonna be a new story. It's inspiring me so much that I know that whatever I'm gonna bring from the trip is gonna add value to my assets, to my stuff that I record, and it's gonna be very unique, it's gonna be very special. Maybe I will multiply the chance to get the shot of my life, who knows? There's one particular trip that I remember really well. Sadly, it was when I lost my drone. Oh my god, that was crazy. Actually, I didn't lose it. It got pulled down by the bird.
The bird attacked the drone, so, you know.
We were coming back from our vacation. That was the last day. We were heading out from Yellowstone. Magnificent, really widespread, beautiful and breathtaking, colorful national park. And we were passing by through some crow reservation, I guess. Beautiful canyon on the side, about golden hour. So of course some part of me was telling me, hey Artur, stop and take a picture. Or no, you got the drone, fly the drone. Yes, that's gonna be great idea, fly the drone. Canyon was perfect, lighting condition was simply irreplaceable. I couldn't resist. Okay, I took off, I'm flying beautiful, okay, full control, smooth flight, and then I see in my screen that everything is twirling. Oh my god, I look in the distance and there is a small dot falling slowly on the end of my drone. I thought. It was still transmitting video. It had 80% of battery. I started thinking like that, okay, it's somewhere there. It's what is it showing? 800 feet? It's not much. Okay, I'll get there. We drove down the road to the parking lot. I could see on the controller which direction to go. But it was tricky because the hill was very steep and it was full of sliding rocks. On the top of that, the worst obstacle was the river. It was not like regular river, it was mountain river. It was very sharp, in some spots it was very deep. Of course I had to cross it. I started my mission to rescue the drone. As I was approaching this steep hill, the GPS signal got lost. It started freaking out. It couldn't show me which direction to go. So after like 2 hours of looking for it and climbing on the crazy hill in this canyon, I had to abandon the mission. I was so sad, disappointed. I had to come back to Chicago with nothing, and I've lost my footage. That was crazy. But imagine what? I came back. And I thought it's gonna be simple because I had all the GPS coordinates in the controller and I could type in Google Maps to check where is the exact spot where it could land, because I had whole flight log and I could judge where it could be. So I printed the map from Google Maps with exact coordinates. It was like spinning like that, and there is like 2 more dots. It has to be there. And I was judging, this is a bush, this is piece of a bush. This white thing, it has to be stepped on the rock. Okay, I get it, I'm gonna go there. I organized the trip with my friends. Thankfully, there was a track called 056 Beef Trial. Why beef trial? Because the cowboys were using that to collect their cows. It was my first drone, okay? It was my first drone, so my feelings were like ramping up as I was approaching. I'm walking with my backpack, I see the map, okay? This tribe, it has to be the rock slide, the other one has to be bush. Bing! Blink if the corner of my eye, I see it, there is a drone. And imagine, I found it. That was such a great moment for me. You wouldn't be happier. I got it. That was beautiful. What's more, it has lost only the propeller. Nothing happened. It had like a couple scratches, but it was fine. I knew that I will be flying with that. So I had my drone, I had my footage, I was pretty happy. I was driving there 18 hours constantly. It was really tiresome, exhausting trip. We spent 6 hours over there looking for the drone and 18 hours back. But in these 6 hours, we still managed to record piece of footage for the movie. The view over there was stunning and breathtaking. I can't replicate this, and I think that was the only opportunity to take it. I'm so glad. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for that what you're doing, and
Góry! To same chmury, ostatnim razem padał deszcz. Hej!
as I am a filmmaker, I can easily say this is like the priceless moment of my life, and it happened in the last 4 years, and this is like something what I will remember till the end of my days. Yes. But in general, I can say that I have beaten all of the records if it comes to the miles. I've traveled a lot, I was driving a lot, and I'm driving every day, but maybe because this country is really spread from west to east, east to west, north and down, and there are many places which I still would like to visit. There are some places where I would like to come back because it's really worth. I can say that I made it to the west and back. Third big thing that has changed over the last 4 years are my habits. I am much more organized today, and I have crazy persistence.
Yeah, man, about persistency, you know, if you think about it, persistency is what gonna separate like the greats from the greatest, you know. Think about it, NFL, how many great players you see every day, bro? Like you see like good players, but then like they all good, you know, like so persistency. If you wanna like work hard every season, you know, then you're gonna have another Kobe, then you're gonna have another LeBron James, then you're gonna have another Michael Jordan.
I had to learn a lot, and the learning curve was crazy. First, starting with the language barrier, of course, I had to learn a lot. It was one book, another one, this one, and even more books. But this is part of life, yeah? You have to learn to get somewhere, and you have to organize yourself. Being organized, what did it mean for me? I had to set my goals and strike them out one by another. I had to divide my time in the day and discover how much time I need for certain things. I started tracking my time when I was editing. I started tracking my time when I was learning and trying to find out the balance between one and the other to let myself set the tempo of how fast I'm growing. I had a dream to become a filmmaker, and I decided, okay, I have to take some steps where I am learning and where I am trying and where I am planning. It was very difficult because I saw the volume of the stuff I have to learn on YouTube, on some websites, articles that I had to read. It was so much, and I had to troubleshoot everything alone, looking for answers on forums, boards, what people were saying and what problems they encountered, and that was a huge amount of time I've spent on it. Every single night, every single evening, in the car, in some breaks, when I was waiting in queues, I had a phone with YouTube and I tried to learn the stuff about different things that could help me to achieve the quality that I was dreaming about. The fourth big thing is my skill set. It's simply grown. I can't even count the hours that I spend on learning new programs, new stuff, the functions, the camera gear, tips, the tricks, and how to use the gear properly, what to do, what to avoid. They were not only the programs, some solutions, getting to know your camera gear, stabilizers and the lenses, find out about the function that I was curious about. I didn't understand initially what was ISO, aperture and f-stops. get familiar with that what I have, because I decided, okay, I have to master the things that I have before I move forward.
To be a photographer, okay, you need skills, you need to learn how to use the camera. Actually, you need a camera first, so like that's like the first thing, like have the camera. Then after you have the camera, you want to explore how the camera works, shutter speed, ISO, what's the other one? Aperture, yeah. So like you need to learn like those three factors. And then like those three factors are like a triangle, you need to learn how to use it. And then like after that you learn like how to do like small stuff, editing and stuff like that. But like all those single steps, are like things that are gonna help you out to become a photographer.
It was impossible to get the quality that I had in dreams, the Arri, Alexa, whatever, dreamy, good quality, good depth of field picture without knowing how to use your camera, yeah? The big thing that get me a good lesson was trying to fix my footage and looking for answers why my footage doesn't look as good as the other one. And I was spending hours to find it out. It was something what brought me to the next level, but you have to spend time on it, you have to discover it, and you have to look with your eyeball and look for the mistakes and try to get better. The big thing was audio. I am a acoustical engineer, but you can say it's impossible. You're an audio engineer. It was difficult. Yeah, I had a cheap microphone. Actually, I didn't have any. I tried to muffle the microphones on my camera with a piece of the cloth. I think it didn't look good and it was not very professional. And really important thing is to feel the respect for your body and for your biorhythm. When I wanted to go to sleep, I simply tried to finish as fast as possible. It was so tempting, there was so many things to discover, I couldn't wait. I had 20 tabs of YouTube open, 20 of articles and shops to compare the stuff before I buy something, and I wanted always the best. It was so tempting that it was 1 a.m. in the morning, I didn't want to go to sleep, and it was very tricky. So respect your biorhythm. This way you can get more energy to do more stuff the next day, and respect that is really important. Your creativity is growing as well. After this huge time, I can tell now I'm ready for bigger production, but of course not alone. And it brings me to number 5, which is friends. I wouldn't have made it without them. I'm really glad that I met the people that I met, and some of them invited me to the film set to try how to work with a crew, what role I could fit in, doing different stuff, and this was really the best lesson that I had, to work with people. And that what I found on the internet is right, and I'm getting my learning curve somewhere, but it was not everything. Working with people, teamwork, and being organized, but not for yourself but for others, and try to be helpful and get to the point when they want to. It was crucial to move forward.
That's the preparation for the film set that we have here. Yes, Mike is going to cut his hair, I'm gonna grow my hair. So that's gonna be kind of a challenge. Yes.
I can't wait to cut my hair.
Promise you.
Now I'm really happy that I have these friends. I can always call them, I can count on them. They advise what to buy or not to buy. Sometimes I think that they try to trick you when they advertise this stuff, but this is just my opinion. It's always good to ask someone who doesn't have any business in selling you anything, and the friends are coming helpful first. I would like to say big thank you for every friend and everyone who helped me to get there where I am right now. You are priceless. Friendship is worth $1 million. Thank you. Oh, I forgot about one thing. YouTuber's hand.
Patatas. Son potatoes.
Patatas.
What are you doing with your life, guys? You're just sitting over there in the couch, watch me talking. I want you to turn out the camera, like the cell phone, whatever you're watching this right now, and go ahead and take on some dumbbells. Let's go, bro. We gotta go for a ride, we gotta go for a run.